What's up, boopers? So I've been nerding Black Desert Online pretty hard, but I saw some posts of people complaining about 50 plus fail stacks. So I figured it's time to make a guide explaining failsafe alts so you can turn your 50 fail lemons into lemonade. So let's get started. Boop. A lot of terminology may not make sense if you're new to enchanting in this video, so I recommend checking out my basic enchanting guide first. But basically, we want to utilize our fails as best as possible to be efficient with money and durability loss when enchanting. So the basics of failsafe enchanting is that beyond the safety threshold of +7 for weapons or +5 for armor, when you fail an enchant you will lose 5 durability, the black stone you used, and gain a fail stack. But there are other ways to gain fail stacks that don't involve losing durability or blackstones. You should start every upgrade with about 2 to 5 fail stacks by sacrificing cheap jewelry. In this example, I'm using the Alicia belt because there's always a ton of it on the auction house. So I'm buying about 8 to 10 Alicia belts at the price of 35,000 each. We end up spending 350,000 silver to get our failsafe stacks to about 3 to 4. One armor stone costs about 200k, and one weapon stone costs about 400k. So no matter how you look at it, sacrificing this jewelry is a cheaper method of getting fail stacks than just using the stones. Also take into account that using stones lowers the durability of your gear, whereas using the jewelry will not. Now at this point, with about 3 to 5 fail stacks, it's best to start enchanting a gear piece that is easy to repair or most likely to succeed. For example, prioritize +7 armor over +10 armor. Or prioritize a Xerath helmet, which drops off of catfish, so it's easy to buy a lot of it, over, let's say, something like a heavy chest, which drops off of bandits and doesn't show up on the AH all that often. If while trying to get +7 to +8, you get a significant number of fails, maybe to failsafe stack 10 or so, it's time to use the larger failsafe stack on the harder piece of armor. This method of alternating your failsafes on gear based on its current enchant level will help you utilize failsafe stacks efficiently, but this is somewhat common sense, right? I haven't even mentioned anything about failsafe alts yet, so let's get into that. Looking at this chart here, you'll see that beyond certain thresholds of failsafes, they no longer provide a benefit after a certain amount of stacks. The simplest example is when going from +14 to +15 on a weapon. After you've failed 25 times and have 25 failsafe stacks, 26 failsafe stacks isn't improving your chances any more than 25 did. You're just getting unlucky. Now you have a few options here. You can keep trying and keep failing on that weapon until it finally works. Or you can see those 25 failsafe stacks or 30 or 50 failsafe stacks for the hidden blessing that they actually are. So let's start by saying screw Urea. Urea is easy to repair, failing is no problem, so getting to 25 failsafe stacks is no big deal on a Urea. And instead of spending that failsafe stack on the Urea that's easy peasy to repair, easy peasy to get to +14 to +15, why don't we use those failsafe stacks on an enchant that isn't so easy to fix? For example, going Pry on a Mark of Shadow or Witch's Earring. Utilizing your failsafe stacks from the easy to repair Urea on extremely rare accessories is a great way to guarantee their upgrades. In fact, so great that people intentionally fail upgrades on gear even cheaper than Urea in order to use the failsafe stacks on stuff that isn't so easy to repair. Leveling any character to around level 14 and completing your first awakening quest on your alt will enable that alt to start enchanting gear. Now you'll notice when going to your character selection menu while in game, it will display tiny icons on each of your alts' portraits to represent how many failsafe stacks each of your alts currently have. A popular method to enchant difficult jewelry or gear that is not so easy to repair, like Liberto, boss armor, or going above +15 to +16 or +20 later on, is to stack up failsafes on different characters and use them for specific enchants. So we can look at failsafes not as bad luck, but as a resource, especially when enchanting something so easily repaired like a Urea. For example, let's say we're at +30 fail stacks on Urea. We've gotten unlucky. It's now no longer worth it to keep failing on the Urea with those fail stacks, because getting the Urea to +15 should be less important or valuable than those 30 fail stacks are. We can break through a urea using 31 stones anytime we want if we have enough money to buy them, but we cannot break through something like an ogre ring. So why don't we cut our losses with the urea, break through the urea, and use those fail stacks on the ogre ring? Maybe we don't want to use the breakthrough at all on the urea, or we don't have anything to enchant yet but want to build up more fail stacks. Let's keep those 30 fail stacks on that character and start building up fail stacks on an alt. Doesn't even have to be with a urea weapon. It's sometimes smarter to build up failsafe stacks for accessories like Mark of Shadow using cheaper armor or weapons that are viably used. I say viably used because if it somehow does accidentally go to plus 15, you want to be able to sell it to get some of your money back. Now obviously at this stage in the game, failsafe stacks should be coming from failing on upgrading your actual gear that you really want to use, so they're easy to get and appear more of an annoyance and result of bad RNG. But I hope this video helps you realize the value that they actually hold, because soon enough your armor and weapons will all be plus 15 and you'll need to start enchanting expensive jewelry, and you're gonna really wish you used those plus 50 fail stacks from your urea on the difficult jewelry instead of wasting the excess fail stacks on that easy peasy urea. Now this is a bit confusing to grasp, but once you do a bit more math and mess around with it a bit, you'll become a master of utilizing the resource that is failsafes. But that's all for this video. For now, I am booping out. Boop.